everybody. Thanks for staying with us. We're getting ready for the next match here. We've got Poore and Beeler in green. Looks like Poore are going to break first. This is a race to 4. Winner side action. Went with the second ball down break again. Looks like we got a pretty nice spread, but nothing went. So it's going to bring Beeler and green to the table. Well, welcome everybody. If you haven't been with us all evening, we're coming to you live from the 2017 CSI Arizona State 8-Ball Championships. This is Brett Baker. My partner in crime, Rick Jones, is on his way over. We've got Scotch doubles this evening and tomorrow morning and noon our time, which is like 2 p.m. on the East Coast, 1 o'clock on the West Coast, or no, let's see, gosh.
1 o'clock here,
11
noon here.
11 o'clock on the West Coast. We'll start singles action tomorrow. So, ooh, boy. She was not breathing there for a moment. Cue ball is tracking towards that side pocket.
Unfortunately, we have to shut down after each stream, each match, so that it separates the matches for YouTube. And we went from 160 viewers to 7 at the moment, but maybe we'll pick some of them back up.
We had 11 till you got here.
Well, you know how it goes.
Yeah, hopefully people will figure out they need to click on the next match on the YouTube channel. But
yes, we are playing 8-ball.
Refresh your computer. Yep, this is the Arizona State 8-Ball Championships. We'll be playing 8-ball all week.
Welcome to Bad Boys TV. Where is everybody at?
Call us bad boys because we're boys and our
It's
commentary
bad.
is really bad.
It is a beautiful little casino.
Great place. The people are really nice here.
And there's a Starbucks right out the door of the tournament room. How can you go wrong?
Yeah.
And right across from the Starbucks is a bar.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm not a big fan of Starbucks, but that bar.
I got to have my coffee, man. It's funny, every time we roll into a casino, you know, we pull that cart around, it's got a mocha maker in it. And we've had a couple maids in the last year, you know. You guys bring your own mocha machine? I'm like, hell yeah.
They don't know
you know how much money I save?
They don't know you. She is loading up to draw this cue ball back. Oh. A little unlucky. She came off that bottom rail and had just enough spin to put her partner behind that 11. He's calling the 5 in the side. I think he's going to try to kick 2 rails at this. Yeah, he might be
She
able
could have got just a little more so she could shoot the 5 in the side. But
she was loading up on it. She just didn't quite get it.
got a pretty full room tonight. We had, look at this.
Wow, look at, oh my goodness.
Oh, Lordy.
How did he hit it? Oh,
That was a beautiful attempt.
he makes that. I'm just like, all
We
right,
just shut her down.
I'm going home.
He made that shot. We just turn it off, go home, go to bed.
Wow.
That was a great, great attempt. 33 teams. 33 Scotch Devils teams.
And only one of them will be Arizona State Scotch Devils champions.
Yeah, yeah.
You look out there, there's all this hope. Tomorrow
That's what I love about pool.
it's going to start getting dashed. Dreams are going to be squashed.
A lot of lessons in pool.
Austin wants to know if there's any events coming up in North Carolina. I'm sure there are, but they won't be bad
0-0.
boys events. We are here in Tucson, Arizona this week. We leave here, go straight to Snoqualmie, Washington, which is in the Seattle area. And we leave there, and we've got like, what,
4 days.
4 days to get to Louisville, Kentucky for the Derby City Classic. We got a full month.
Let's see. 20, 18, 5, 23, 28. 3 tournaments and about 8,000 miles.
Yep.
And we'll be home before the end of the month.
You will be home before I get home on February 1st.
Oh, my
I actually
Lord.
do get to like pop in for an evening though and
Yeah, it's a busy month.
see if I still
Busy
have a
month.
home.
Oh, you guys. And what'd you get? A foot of snow?
I think I heard this morning there was 14 inches, which, yeah, is not that big a deal. But, okay, 14 inches is what we normally get in about 5 or 6 years.
Okay, but let's be honest.
We got it all in one
Okay,
day.
so here's the scoop, people. Brett lives where you make a turn and then you hear banjos playing. When you start hearing the banjos play, you make a left. Then you go another mile, and then you're at Brett's place. So when he gets snow out there, unless he can get the muskox to pull a plow down the road.
Well, meanwhile, the Poores have done a great job of clearing this table. Shooting stuff.
I'm going to tell you right now that
she can shoot this 8 straight.
Beeler and Green woke him up.
Yeah.
You know, they
kicks that 5 and it comes off
man.
the point. And it's like, oh, okay, we're in
we
a
can't
match
afford to miss.
here. And they didn't. So the Poores take a 1-0 lead.
Well, where's everybody from? We got 4 in the chat room. It's not enough. Go to badboysbp.com and check out everything we got going on. We have a Bad Boys Club for $25 for a year. That's $25. You're a member for a whole year, and we have a drawing every month. We give away OBQs, Cyclop balls, Bad Boys merchandise, DigiQs. And on Christmas Eve, we give away a diamond pool table.
We make one person's Christmas merry.
It's a cool call to make, too.
Oh, yeah.
It is a cool call to make.
I
When you
personally...
call somebody on Christmas Eve and go, hey, this is Rick Jones from Bad Boys Beeler Productions, and they're like, really?
Yeah, why are you calling me?
And it's like, you just won the diamond pool table. Yeah, that's a pretty
And
cool
they're like,
phone
no
call. No
effing way.
That's a pretty cool Christmas gift, yeah.
Yeah. I personally know all 3 of the people who have won the diamond table since we started this club.
You know, the funny thing is well, I know Paul, so this year wasn't as big of a whoop, but Bonnie says, you make that call, do you ruin the Christmas for the people that bought that person a present?
Oh, come on.
Because now you've topped,
No.
all their presents. I'm like,
No.
oh, no.
He'll invite him over to
No.
play pool.
But it's pretty cool to give away a pool table.
Yep, our winner this year was Paul Sapp. He's from Vancouver, British Columbia, just north of the border.
One of our Canadian peeps.
He's a league operator up there, and he has said that he's going to draw from all the people in his league, and one of them is going to get that diamond pool table. So,
yeah, it's pretty cool. So just so everybody knows, when you join the Bad Boys Club, if you refer somebody, when they sign up and put your name on the bottom of the list, your name will go into the pool table drawing that many more times. So if you get 10 friends and you sign up, your name will go in the drawing 11 times. Paul Sapp got his entire league to sign up, so his name went into the drawing 91 times. And there was like... I said it a while ago, and I can't remember, but
it was like close to 300, I think.
Yeah, like 270 people, names in
so
the hat.
So he had a third of the names.
Right, and his name was in there 91 of the times. And every 750 members we get, we'll give away another diamond table. And I would love to give away 2 tables next year.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
The more people that join, the more product our sponsors will give us to give away.
I might have to quit working for Bad Boys so I can get a table.
Yeah.
And then actually have time to
the
play
funny
on
thing is, for me, if there was 350 names in there and my name was in there 300 times, I still wouldn't win. When you remember when the lottery was 600 million?
Oh yeah.
I know it's stupid, but I went ahead and blew $20 and I'll take a swing at it. I had $20 worth of tickets and I got one number. I had tickets that had 4 or 5 rows of numbers and not one. I should win something for not having any numbers.
That big drawing, yeah, I actually I think I had 4 out of the 6 or something like that. I ended up winning $100.
I'd have had a heart attack if if I win something like that, I'd die of a heart attack anyway. Oh, I did not see that.
Kind of jumped up on that a little bit. Kind of jumped up, so that's gonna bring Beeler and Green up to the table.
They
Shooting
were
these
well
stripes.
on their way to running that one out.
Boy. Do you start off with this 15, which I don't think she will. But
it's like shooting a 9. Wow.
Fired it in. Look at this.
Yeah.
Get up above this 15.
Did you see all that backhand swing, though?
If she's my partner, I am saying thank you, thank you, thank you right now. She put him perfect on the only trouble ball they had on the table. Although the 10 and 11 or the 10 and the 13 are a little bit funny down here.
Yeah, but now, I think now's the time to come on down the table and take care of those. Make it so you can make the 11, bump the 10 out. You got the 14 as a safety shot, a shot that you can, if you don't get shape on the 10.
Got to roll this 15 in right now.
I like having a backup shot, so I would shoot that and get down there.
I would roll down for the 14 in the side. That way I could go into the 10, 13. Go into the 10. I wouldn't want to mess with the 13. see what happens here.
Uh-oh.
Okay, he
Uh-oh.
rolled it in.
Talk about
Okay,
talk about brushing off your shoes
this
on the way in.
this could work. She's got the 12 in the side with an angle to possibly go. You want to make sure you're hitting the inside part of that 10, though. You don't want to scratch on.
Well,
Okay,
you
yeah,
could go.
She's gonna shoot the 11.
Yeah, but she's not gonna come
She,
down.
oh,
Yeah, she's trying to get to the. Wow.
You know what though?
3 ball or 5 balls clear.
It's the 5 ball.
Yeah.
It's long though. Yeah, it's clear, but it's long. But he makes it. Got automatic shape for his wife on the 1.
It's funny. In Phoenix, they have the open communication rule, and she's like, I hate that rule. I don't want him talking. He feels like he has to tell me what.
Yeah, yeah.
And I just turned to her and I said, it's open communication, so you could just turn around and tell him to shut up.
I think she has, because they haven't said a whole lot.
And they've been playing pool together for a long time.
Yeah.
And
oh, caught a little much of that 5 ball. We got 33 Scotch doubles teams in this event. 32 of them are going to go home disappointed. One of them's going to be Arizona State 8-ball Scotch double champions.
singles start tomorrow at noon Mountain Time. And the team event starts.
Oh boy. I've seen that so many times. If you don't put a little something on that.
It's like a magnet.
It is. It's just a dead scratch. If you shoot that with center outside, it's going to go straight in that side.
But team event starts Saturday morning.
Wow. She's going to shoot this all the way down. I wouldn't personally choose a long shot, I guess, but I would have shot them both in the same corner pocket up there. But
whatever makes you comfortable.
You know what? Yeah, that's right. She rolled that right in. He's perfect.
All he's got to do is draw that back to where he's at.
Shoot and stop. He doesn't need to do anything with this.
Yeah, he's going to go up and up. Yep. These are two of the nicest people.
Oh, they really are. And they play good. All right. So
take a 2-zip lead.
They jump out 2-0. Race to 4, and it is their break.
Let's run a commercial while she's racking. This is the Bad Boys Club we're telling you about. Hope you like my little PowerPoint commercial here. Not technically savvy. There's music playing. We can't hear it, but we can also talk over it. That's how I roll. Alright, let's get back to the rink. I'm learning a little more about these computers every day.
Boy, that 4-ball rattled.
Wasn't very friendly, was it?
She hit that break pretty good and did not get rewarded.
Well, I'll tell you, if you can. I like the stripes here. It's just making that first shot.
Like the 14 in the side. It's making it and getting a second shot.
Yep.
There's a lot of you're headed towards a lot of traffic.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the solids really aren't that bad either, other than the 5/6. It's not real bad. you got a better chance, easier chance of getting on that second shot.
Well, I think the 5 passes the 3, and then the 6 would be open. So
Right, yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I
you
think
could
I
start
think the
with the
solids
7.
are shoot the 7, come up a ways, shoot the 4, roll down, shoot the 5, and then you're home free. But
I find
stripes are tough to get to that second
when you're
shot.
commentating 8 ball, it's best to just kind of let them decide because everybody does it a little differently. He must have heard us.
Yeah, yeah. See, I like that. Yeah, I think that with the stripes, getting on the second shot was the toughest
Right,
shot on the table.
right. That was the best shot to leave your partner something good, pretty much guaranteed.
And if she rolls too far here, he's just got the 3 and bump it, bump it.
Oh, ouch,
That's tough. I think you're gonna have to go
ouch.
ref that, Brett.
We'll see. Can they see the 2?
I think you're gonna get up and ref.
Yeah.
Because no, he could hit the edge of it
No,
too, but I don't think it's
okay.
makeable.
He's gonna thin. He's gonna thin it. So
Alrighty.
play a little safety here. I could ref it from here. It was legal. Can't say it was really good because well, they can see the 11 and the 12.
Well, I'll tell you, that last match, there was a foul on a shot, and the opponents didn't call it, so that's a topic we definitely need to discuss as referees is when a foul happens and you're streaming it, should you be allowed to go back and look?
No.
I've heard the conversation come up a few times because of all the new
Overcut
streaming
that.
and stuff, and
Overcut that.
yeah, it's great, and your goal is to always make the right call and make the game fair, but the counter argument of that is not everybody's match is being streamed, so
Yeah.
is it fair to go back and look at video to make a call on one table when in most cases the other 20 or 30 tables don't have a camera on them?
Yeah, I don't like. I might use a camera to, like if I was needed to replace a disturbed ball or something like that, see where it was. But
Yeah, I'll tell you, that
oh,
happens a lot in snooker.
yeah. But as far as calls, it's so hard on video. I mean, it just doesn't look on video like it does in real life.
Well, that's part of the
Cameras,
problem is the
cameras
camera's
not
not
in
at
the.
the right angle.
I've never stood up high like that to watch a shot.
But on the same
Oh,
note, if it's obvious,
fired that combination, but it didn't go.
I'm not arguing either way. I just know the discussion has come up many times now because of
Oh,
all the
sure,
streamers out
sure.
there. But I'm not a fan of that because, like I said, not everybody has that. Because you got, like here, we have 33 tables in play and only one table has a camera on it.
That's right. Hello, Jeremiah. Glad you're joining us. Want to play so bad? Well, if you're in Tucson, come on down.
Yeah.
You can get to Tucson before 9 o'clock local time here. In the morning, you could sign up for singles. Yeah, I used to play pool. Now I'm a professional pool watcher. I just watch other people play. We've kind of discovered pool hell. We just sit, watch other people play pool and have fun. And we go, oh, yeah, we used to do that.
Yeah.
I used to be able to make this shot. Well, he can't see the 11. The 12 is about the only ball he really hasn't played. And it's not really unoffensive. I think he's looking at where he can leave them.
Yeah.
He's looking at a safety.
It's tough to get there.
Yeah, that is. Where he was pointing.
I think he's going to try to just bank that 12 cross side. Now he's going side pocket.
Wow, that's a great shot.
Those side pockets are huge today. It's just the angle we're sitting
for
at.
For some people they are. For others, not so much.
But I'll tell you what.
We've seen pretty easy shots missed into the side, too.
It's funny because you see somebody slam a ball at a crazy angle and go right in, and then obviously, you know, the scratch in the side from the crazy angles always goes in.
Yep.
But then when you want to just roll that ball in there and it doesn't go, it just drives you insane.
Well, Jeremiah, we're glad we're able to bring this stream to all of you out there, too. So, welcome. Now we've got friends back home. League was canceled because of weather, so they can watch us. They can still watch pool even though they can't play some tonight.
I don't think I lived in Alaska for almost 20 years.
Yeah, it's a little different world.
And I don't think we ever canceled pool league because of weather. We delayed it a couple times. That is the one thing being in the industry now that I miss is playing league with my teams. Just, you know, having a night out with the guys and playing pool.
It's fun, but I've noticed the day after league is not as much fun as it used to be.
Yeah, you're getting too old.
When I was younger, it was like, yeah, it didn't bother me.
Yeah, I was playing league till midnight last night. Yeah.
Oh, you'd match up after league, play till 1, 2 in the morning, get up, go to work.
God,
now it's like, oh, I didn't get home.
I can tell you there were
11.
nights where I left the bar and drove straight to work and slept in the car for an hour before I went to work. But, yeah, I couldn't do that now.
Yeah, we see all your comments out there, so keep typing them in, I guess, even if you can't see them. Okay. Well, she can make this 10 and roll.
I'm not sure.
Is she going to go?
Oh, come on. Come
on out.
A little less.
Should have liked to have come out about another 4 inches or so, but
yeah.
Well,
she made her shots.
Okay. Yeah,
time for him to make his.
Yeah, this is where she just needs to look at him and say, I made mine. Yeah, if he just pockets this, he'll come back out for shape on the 8s. And he did it.
Nice shot. And she has the option.
Always leave your partner with options. She can cut it in the corner or the side. It's up to her now. You made yours.
And Brett's going off to make his first call in about 2 hours. Multitasking. We are running the tournament.
Uh-oh. What happened?
Oh, camera one froze up for a second, so I had to unplug it and plug it back in. I'm not sure why it's doing that.
It's
My
winter
IT
time.
guy will be home tomorrow. Yeah, you pack up everything. Everything works great. You pack it up.
Drive
You
across
go home
country.
for a couple weeks, and then you go to the next event, and nothing works. We pretty much spent all day fixing stuff.
Yeah.
Was up at 7 o'clock this morning. And I'm tired, and this is only day one of the first tournament of 2017 for us.
Well, at least we know everything's normal. If you're tired,
Feel like I'm in half season already. Got a busy year. I think we got 3 or 4 new events this year. Got a couple more sitting in the back trying to negotiate for next year.
nice to be loved. What a nice boy. Somebody finally made a ball on the break, and
They're getting with it.
if they can make these last two,
This one here is the tough one. And wow, she shot it that quick.
Oh, she shoots everything pretty quick.
Yeah, she pretty loose on the stroke
Man.
there. She kind of bridge hand didn't really have a hold of the cue.
Yeah, she was reaching.
And that's a shot there that I think all you had to do was shoot a dead center top, and when it came straight over and hit that 11 ball or 13 ball.
He's gonna kick at this, and boy, the way he kicked the last time.
Yeah, she's gonna make him earn it. Yeah, the way he kicked that 5 ball.
I wouldn't bet
man,
against. I wouldn't bet against him on this one.
Looks like he's using the parallel system.
Yeah. Look at oh my gosh.
Yeah, he's using the parallel system, which is a great system. If you don't know what it is, check it out. It's Dr. Q. Yep, Dr. Q.
Yeah.
It's a great system, especially on a diamond.
Well, that brings the Poores to the table with an opportunity to
They got some work.
finish this match. They lead this 3-0 and pretty wide open table.
It's funny when people go, "What do you do for a living?"
Yeah.
I run pool tournaments. I set up and run pool tournaments. And you'd be surprised how many people go, "You do what?"
Yeah.
At the scale that we do it, there's only like 4 or 5 of us in the whole country.
I was going to say, yeah, I've had a lot of people say, wow, now that's a really interesting job. Wow, he hit that ball good. Fired it right in.
Yeah, he didn't really need to come back that far.
Well, no, but
I think he would have wanted to hold it up so she could have shot the 14 first.
I don't think he was actually trying to come back quite that far, but
so on this shot here, it looks like she's just going to roll, but yeah. For me, I like to come off that rail and then up by,
that's kind of
around it towards the 8.
He's in a funny spot now.
Yeah, because it doesn't look like he can roll forward.
If he was on the rail, he could go forward. The 8 would be out of the way. But now that 8 is huge.
It's a huge ball.
And as soon as he looked at it, he kind of winced and.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't have to roll forward very far, but there's a good distance between those two balls.
That's gonna leave her real tough.
Yeah, but I don't think he's got much choice, and I don't think he wants to try to power stroke that back for a side pocket shot.
No,
because then that increases your odds of missing.
He's trying to. Well, wow. Okay.
Yeah, he's going to cut it and bring a cue ball back over for her. Oh, he
Bank.
just goes. Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
Well, that's about as long as you can leave it. And yeah,
Well, he left her long.
she's got a long way to go.
And that's about as straight as you could leave it.
It's not dead straight. She can.
No.
She's not going to be in any
And if she rolls
danger of
forward, yeah, she
scratching.
has to roll forward. So
There's no danger of scratching here.
he could leave them the easy out here.
Wow, she fired it
Oh,
right in. Nice
dude.
shot. Nice shot.
That is nice shot.
Wow.
That's a tough one.
I don't like shooting that shot. That was nice.
She'll be releasing her shoot a straight shot full length of the table video.
Wow.
That was great. That was a very good shot. Well, he banked that. And he kind of jumped on that pretty quick.
Well,
He didn't take a whole lot of time with it.
the thing is, that had he made that bank, I don't think she was going to have
She was going to have a tough shot.
It was still going to be a long, tough shot where...
Right, because he brought the cue all the way down on that rail, and then she's got to worry about scratching, following it and scratching.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's tough because, yeah, I mean, he could have shot that ball up in the corner, but then she would have been left a really tough shot. They just ended up in that 50-yard line.
Yeah. It was...
It happens.
They got a little unlucky right there at the end. I mean, the chances get perfectly straight on that 9 ball.
Oh, and scratch on the break.
Oh, did she scratch? I was going to say, she finally made
She got kicked in.
Yeah.
It was a rough little kick in there.
She's hit some of these breaks really good. It just has not been rewarded at all. She's got ball in hand anywhere on the table here.
Got to make the right choice. Trailing 3-1, but if they win this one and then they have the break.
Yep.
And twice they've been, twice they've almost broken rain.
Yeah, almost breaking and running an 8 ball is not a good way to win, though.
No. But they're due to break and run, so
they
can win this one. They could turn this thing into a hill match in a heartbeat.
Well, I'm not sure if I'm going to take stripes.
Yeah, I think I want to shoot that 11 and break out that.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. But that was a treble ball.
Yeah.
So
just got to pick when you're going to deal with your treble ball. See, the problem here is getting on the right side for that 11 breakout. Because right now, I think all he left her was that 12 ball. There you go. Okay. Try to come down right now.
I was going to say, you could shoot this 13 and go into those balls, I think.
Yeah, you almost want to hit that 1 just to the right of it if you can.
Yeah, if you can go into the 115.
Yeah, just hit that 1 and peel it down to the rail just a little bit so you could shoot the 15, then the 11.
Still has the 14. It's up there by the 2. It's going to be a little bit of an issue.
Is that the 14?
Yeah, because the 6 is.
Yeah, but
just to the
all
right.
he's got to do, it looks like to me, is get over here by the lower right-hand corner. Between the lower right-hand corner and the 7, maybe. And cut it right up there to the top left corner.
He's taking a
maybe.
good look at this. He's thinking it over pretty good, but.
Yeah, it looks like he might have a shot at it right now.
Well, he was gone for the jump cue.
Oh, I'm not sure.
He's gonna play the 14. I don't like this.
I don't like this at all.
I can't believe one of us isn't out there to watch that shot.
Yeah, I can't believe they didn't call a ref.
Man.
Yeah, see, he didn't gain anything. I mean, he got it out of there. I think she's got the 10 ball.
Well, she's got the 10.
But I think it's also going to be pulling him away from.
She's going to have to pretty much try to shoot and stop if she's got the. Yeah, she's going to hit.
Yeah. Well,
Okay, he didn't like this shot before, and now
well,
it's a
now
little
he's got to
tougher.
hit that 7 ball.
Yeah, he's going into the 7 now.
Watch that shot. Hey, what happened to the other team's name? Yep, that didn't work out very well. That's weird that they're. I know what happened to it. I did it. I hit a button earlier. That was my fault. Thanks for pointing it out, though. We're over here sleeping.
I was focused on the balls on the table. I was like, name one. Oh, okay. Well, the Poores are going to come to the table now. Tough starting shot.
You know, I'll tell you what I'd do here is I'd just shoot that 2 straight into the 6 with dead center on the cue ball and roll this cue ball up by the 4.
Now you want to watch him almost kick a ball in again, huh?
Well, you're going to have to earn it. I mean, that's an easy save.
Wow, you're calling me Mr. Duck, and now look.
Well, if you go for the shot here and you miss, you sell out.
Yeah.
I ducked once. You were playing duck, duck, goose earlier. Don't even try it.
Hey, I'm from I'm from Oregon. You know, we're all about the Ducks.
Let's
Come
not
on,
talk about politics,
this is
guys.
Pool. This is Pool.
I go to pool tournaments to get away from the crazy stuff.
This is how I get away from politics. Let's not talk about that.
You guys want to talk about politics, go to Facebook. Let's play pool.
These balls do not care who the president is. Well, it looks like he's.
There you go.
Yep.
There you go. There you
Took
go.
your advice. That was a good shot. Good shot.
Yeah, a little harder.
Oh, no, he's fine.
Yeah, I don't want my opponent to see the ball at all. Another 4 inches, and his opponent can't see it at all.
Yeah, but you hit a little harder than where's the 2 in, you know.
Yeah, who cares?
He left that 2 right in front of the hole.
Well, he shot that like he was hooked. I don't think he was.
Yeah.
Was he hooked, or was he trying to hook that cue ball around enough to hit the 15 and roll under the 11?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I think
it didn't look like he was hooked to me.
I think maybe he was trying to hit the other side of the
Right. Just aimed a little too wide. He didn't want to hook too fast and hit the 8, but well, I think she's good to go here. You can shoot the 3. You can shoot.
She's gonna duck off there. Well, because look at the 7. It's kind of tied up. I see nothing wrong with this.
No, there ain't nothing wrong at all.
You're on the hill. There, get it off the rail. Get it out in front of a hole.
I think she fell into the window. Just for a hit. I don't think she's giving up.
There's no offensive shot here.
That's how I roll. I could find the only little window that the cue ball would fit through for my opponent to make a good hit.
Oh, she brushed the 3 on the way by.
Yeah. All right, so now you got ball in hand.
Ball in hand. What
Gotta get that 7 out of there.
And you don't really have a good shot to do it.
Or you shoot a shot that puts the ball down there so you can get it. But you got to get that safety too.
Yeah, she moved that 3 over right in the way for, you know, he'd like to put the cue ball right where the 3 is, shoot the 1, break out the 7, but
Well, you could shoot the 3 and just give yourself the angle to come straight down on the 7. He can also shoot that 6 with a follow shot and put enough side angle on it to probably bump it out too. And if you miss, just go ahead and run up the table with a different shot. Ref on 7.
alrighty, I'll be right back.
This is how Brett gets his 10,000 steps. There you go. Look at that shot. Nice shot. Got it out. There we go. For some reason, camera 1 just keeps freezing up on me today. It's going to do it again, damn it. Yep. Well, let's finish out this set on the second camera, and I'll switch cameras in the morning. Let's see if we can't figure out what's going on with it. Well, do we want to stream one more tonight? We can.
We don't have to. That one just generated.
We can, I guess.
Massive.
Let's don't stream another one tonight.
So that's it.
They'll make this the last match. Well, she's got a tough little shot on the 8. But this is for the match.
You almost finished this match off before I got back.
Yeah, camera 1 keeps freezing up, so we're stuck on this angle for now.
That's all right.
I don't want to get up and...
Players 1 are have this for the... Oh, what a nice
Hang
shot.
on. And there we go. What a set.
Played well. Played well.
Yeah. Well, nope. Camera 1 is working now. Well, we appreciate everybody. Check out the Bad Boys Club. This will
Thanks
be
for
our
joining
final
us,
match of the
everybody.
night. We'll be back tomorrow morning. I don't even know what time. Do we know what time they start?
We start play at 9 a.m. local time.
Oh, Lord. We'll be back at 9 a.m. Mountain time. We may or may not put a match on it. Have to see what the boss lady wants us to do. One of our great sponsors, OBQs.
Thanks for joining us. Tune in tomorrow with Scotch doubles in the morning, and then noon local time. We're starting singles action. We have a lot of singles action.
Yeah, we might get 2 Scotch runs in the morning before single starts. So check us out. Follow us on Bad Boys Billiard Productions Facebook page. Hopefully one of us will remember to pop something up in the morning. So here's what we do for a living. Good night, everybody.
Good night.